How's it going, everybody? Have you ever had one of those grills that seems to look nice on the outside, but every time you start it up, you get flames going everywhere and the burners are worn out? Well, my dad's grill is really no different than that. We got it for him 3 years ago for Father's Day, and the stainless burners are rotting through. Thankfully, Char Broil has a 5-year warranty on their burners, and we're able to stand up to their warranty and send us some new ones. They're not super expensive, but when you pay for something, you want it to last as expected. So stick around here. We're going to take out the burners, put in new burners. We did have to buy some carryover tubes and pay for shipping, but we got all new burners to put in here. Stick around. We'll check it out right after this. So here's the grill we're going to be working on. It's a stainless version, and it's got the side burner on it. I'll have to put that model number down below. But like I said, this has the 5-year warranty on the stainless burners, and we noticed that there was a lot of gas pouring out of the front. We'll show you here when we get it opened up what's happening. And I contacted Charbroil, and they were able to send us 5 new burners for the warranty. So we'll open it up here and take a look at it all. It's been fairly well used. My family uses it a few times a week. So let's open it up and take a look. So we got a box full of stuff here. We had to pay for the carryover tubes, and I don't know if we're gonna have enough. We might have to order some more. But then we have the 5 burners here in the tubes that we replaced with all the components inside of them, and a $100 wine voucher. So if anybody wants some wine, go ahead and take it. So go up there. We're gonna set the box over here to the side. We got my brother-in-law Tyler helping out with the removal today on the show. So go ahead and take off the tents here. They look like they're in pretty good shape still. A little cruddy, but they're solid still. So I'm not gonna worry about that too much. We'll clean them up a little bit and put it back together. So you can see down here, it looks like all the burners are shot. We'll go ahead and turn on the mini here, but all the carryover tubes, they call them. It carries the flame from side to side. Most of them are rusted in half. Might be able to salvage a couple of them, but you'll see under the burner here, the burner's just rusted in half, and they're just done. So they sent us all new burner tubes and clips, so we'll remove all this out of here and go from there. So let's go ahead and just fire it up here. You do that, Dad. All right, so we'll go ahead and fire it up. Light the burner here. See how it just flame will come out everywhere. It's a little hard to see in the sunlight, but the burners are shot. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pull the pins out here. This is in bad shape. We're gonna do our best to keep it in one piece. It's all pretty bad shape. It's all rusted through. We're going to be saving that. Throw in the bottom. Yeah. So. In the back here, there's a pin. Well, hopefully we can get this all apart, but this one's pretty well shot. Get that bucket down there and throw it in. You'll see the burner. This one's not in horrible shape. It's got a little bit of life, but it's pretty well done. Here, put this piece. Same right here. I'll take the pin out if I can get it out. It's rusted in half completely. Looks like we've got to pop off the igniter somehow here. I'll have to get a screwdriver, get that off. I think we'll go ahead and go down the line here, finish pulling the rest of it apart. This one's about worn out too, where it ignites. The rest of it doesn't look like it's in horrible shape. Same way here. This one's about worn out at the front. Oh, broken half. That's done. Last but not least, one here in the end. Pull it out. This might be one might be salvageable in case you need a backup, but that's about it. It's not in horrible shape. You can tell it's one of the ones we use the least. So. Off the tent here. They're in pretty good shape. Just a little bit of crud on them, so we'll clean them all off. And repeat on the other ones. Good work, Tyler. Even though he isn't a state fan, he does good work. All right. Like I said, we gotta take this igniter off of here. We need a screwdriver, a little flat screwdriver, and just pop it off of here. Yeah, top of there. Of course, made in China. Where else would it be made at? I guess I should mention on this series grill, I'll put the brand in the title, but this is the replacement for it. That's the part number. Sends you the entire burner assembly, so the burner here, which is the tube, and the new pin for the back side. I should mention, it's probably recommended you wear gloves when you do this. It's a little greasy. So what you'll do here, take a look at it. These go down, this flat goes down in the back, and you put the pin through it. So what you do in the back here, keep it lined up, and it goes down inside. There's a little port inside there it sits on, down the front, and it goes down and sits on top of the back. And all you do, sorry, I had it upside down. The grooves go up, my bad. Then you put the pin through the back. And just like that, you got a new burner installed. And then you do it again here. This one's gonna have the igniter on it. So we have to snap it back on here. Here again, we probably should get a new one, but we're gonna try it and see how this one works. We get it back together here. It's back on the burner, so we'll try it out, and we'll put the igniter back in here. We might have to just order a new one or pick one up at the store, see how if it does work or not. At the front, you can't really see it. It sits down like that, and then you put a cotter pin in the back to hold it in place. Okay, take a look underneath here. You might be able to see it up in here where the burners hook on. That's where they hook on, up in here in the top. Burners slide up on these points up here. So it's pretty straightforward. You'll see it tube up in there. They'll go back and forth. Carryover tubes. Here's the part number for them. Again, made in China. You guys get up there to see it. All it is a stainless piece that carries the flame from the one burner to the next. We only ordered a couple because that's all we needed, but we were wrong. We're gonna have to order a couple more here. We'll go ahead and show you guys how these ones go together. So this piece goes towards the back and goes over top of the burner like so. And then you just use a cotter pin to hold those in place as well through the one side of the burner.
Probably should start that side and work it.
So you can see there, you can back the screw off so you can get the hole a little higher, and that way you can get this underneath of it. It's kind of a tight fit otherwise. So we got the bottom catch tray cleaned up. Got the new burners in. I have to order 2 more of the carryover tubes because I'm an idiot. And then over here you'll see the searing burner. It's not in great shape either. So we might have to have them cover that one on warranty too. So reverse the process here, put these back on. These ports go towards the front. The tents do, sit in the front holes. These aren't in bad shape, surprisingly. The thing is beeping, right? Okay. Get those back in there like that. Like I said, we'll get 2 more carryover tubes to finish out these last 2 burners. And now we just got to put these grates back on. This one goes over the top there, I believe. And then we work back across with bigger grates. The grates are still in really good shape, covered with grease, but that's fine. It's not gonna hurt anything. And just like that, we're all got it taken care of. When making the decision to do this, we realized the grill had quite a bit of life left in it overall. The burners were shot, shouldn't have been, but they were. We do cook a lot of greasy food, a lot of brats here in Iowa, a lot of pork, a lot of big greasy steaks. You know, the 80-20 ground beef, that's what makes the good stuff. Maybe they aren't quite built to stand up to that, but that's what we've got. For now, hopefully these last at least another 3 years. Thanks for joining me today, everybody. See how simple it can be. You know, these grills aren't super complicated. But I know some of you may be questioning whether or not it's worth the time. If it's under warranty, spend the time, put the effort into it, have them send you the free parts. I mean, they're like $9 a piece. So you're talking, you know, 5 of those main burners there, you're talking $45. You know, not much, but $45. You know, the grill is like $280 new. So at the end of the day, you expect it to last as needed. I do need a few more things, a few more of those carryover tubes I talked about there, and then the searing burner, which I have those both on order. So hopefully we get those in, we'll fix her up and go from there. And you know, maybe it is worth the money. You know, if you need these new burners and your grill's not under warranty, like my dad's grill, the outside is in pretty good shape, aside from some of the hail damage it got early in its life. Quick, easy fix. You saw how quick it went together there, and it's really surprised it was still working. It was having a lot of gas pour out the front of the burners there, so it wasn't much longer it was gonna last. What you guys can do to help me out on the channel, hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to grow the channel here and trying to you know, get a broad audience and trying to capture everything outdoors related. Some of you may wonder why I call it K6 Outdoors. Well, it's called K6 Outdoors because I cannot write, plain and simple. When I write my initials, I would be doing it on blueprints, whatever it is at work, writing KG, it looks like a 6 because I can't write a G correctly. So that's where K6 came for, in case somebody wanted to know. Till next time, hit that like button, put some comments down below here, hit that bell so you get notifications when I post more videos. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody's subscription so far that's watching, and I appreciate the ones that will subscribe here in the future. I appreciate it. You know what they say on Red Green? They can't find you handsome, they can at least find you handy. I'll see ya. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and reverse the process here. Put the small burner over here.
Put the V's on.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.